Welcome to BC Tactical's installation video on the CSA Scout Mount. In this installation video, you'll be required the following tools. First off, you're going to need the CSA Scout Mount kit, which comes with the CSA Scout Mount, 2 set screws and a roll pin, a 5/64 Allen key, a hammering device of some sort, a punch, and optional 1/8 drill bit. To start with this tutorial, you're going to need, of course, your rifle of choice, either a CSA, a CZ, a VZ, an FSN, or an SA style rifle. First things first, let's do a safety check, ensure that the firearm is empty and safe. I like to have the chamber closed so it doesn't slam while I'm installing the CSA Scout Mount. Next, you want to remove your rear sight. Note we've already done that to save some time. If you need some information, check it out on the internet. It's quite easy and quite simple to do. Then we want to remove the upper handguard from the rifle. Once we've done this, we want to inspect the rear sight ears holes. We want to look for any type of burrs or machining marks that might cause any resistance when we're putting in the roll pin. Sometimes you'll be required a 1/8 drill bit to drill out the holes. So you want to start it off nice and slowly, going from side to side, just to ensure that the holes are clean, smooth, and easy for the roll pin to go through. Now if you notice, I'm going from one side then the other side. What you do not want to do is drill it one direction all the way through. This will cause cantering of the roll pin, and it's very bad to do. I strongly recommend not doing it. Then you want to grab your CSA Scout Mount, and you want to place the front end first into your rear sight pocket, and you want to wiggle it in there. If it's not going to go in, this is where your hammer comes in handy. Give it a few little love taps and ensure that the roll pin hole lines up with the rear ear holes for the rear sight. Then you grab your roll pin and you grab your hammer and you insert and hammer down the roll pin. Then you will grab your punch and you want to ensure that the roll pin sits smooth with the receiver walls. You do not want it protruding, because this will cause hanging up on your upper handguard when you go to reinstall it. Then I like to grab my set screws. I like to start with the front one first and put it in hand tight just to get it started like so. Then I grab my 5/64 Allen key and I proceed to screw it all the way down until I feel some resistance. Note, I'm not doing it super tight, I'm just doing it until I feel resistance. Then I proceed to put the rear set screw into place. Again, I put it in until I notice resistance, but I don't go anywhere past that. See? I stop, then I go back to the front, I put it in, and I give it a quarter turn. I come to the rear, I put it in, and I give it a quarter turn again. Now at this time, I like to do what's called the safety check. I grab my hammer, see if I can move it at all in any way, shape, or form. Like always, rock solid. I then take my upper handguard, place it on top of my rifle, hammer in the pin, and then you're ready to put your your optic of your choice up on top of the Scout mount, take it to the range, and have fun. Another product brought to you by your friends at bctactical.ca. That's bctactical.ca.